This is my jerk shrimp balls. You can serve it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Or when you have party, you can serve it at any party, any occasion it's good for. You just put a toothpick, especially for parties. Just put a toothpick in it and just serve it. It is very, very delicious. And spicy, you have a little spice to it, you have a little kick to it. So you can serve it, it's very delicious. Blessing everyone, blessings from Eat Good TV, scissoring, savoring, little is much with all in it. Today we are making jerk shrimp balls with jerk creamy sauce. Here are the ingredients we need. And this is the shrimp. The shrimp is the star of the show. And it's washed with lemon and vinegar. It's not green because the red bell pepper in it. I'm using some red bell pepper. But the green one is on the channel. You can get the green one. It's in the description box, the green one. But I just add some red bell pepper because I want some red bell pepper in my shrimp meatballs. I'm just adding a small amount of salt to this. To the seasoning mix. This is not green seasoning, this is just a seasoning mix, but you can find the green seasoning in the link. So I'm gonna pour my wet seasoning mix in the bottle. So this is just a wet seasoning mix, but you can find the green seasoning mix in the description box, into the link in the description box. So we are gonna add 2 tablespoons of our mixed seasoning. 1, 2. And then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of our jerk seasoning. And if you don't have jerk seasoning, you can buy Walker's Wood or Grace, or you can find it in the link in the description box and make your own homemade. You can buy any brand of your choice. And just rub this together and just marinate for 15 minutes. And the season have everything in it. The jerk season have everything in it. A lot of fresh herbs and everything in the jerk. So you just cover it and just leave it. Cover it with a pot cover or whatever you have, and just leave it there for 15 minutes. Place the shrimp in the blender to chop. Or if you have a food processor, you can always chop it in your food processor. I'm just gonna leave 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna leave 6 to garnish the dish. And just pour all the liquid in here. Just pour your liquid in. We're gonna chop it. Meat. Yeah, just remove the shrimp from the blender. Just add some flour to the pan, just to the surface of the pan like this. So when you make the meatball, they don't stick in the pan. I just add a little flour there. And then I'm gonna add about a half a cup of flour to the mixture. And I'm gonna put some garlic powder, some onion powder, some black pepper. Season it up a little more than just the jerk and the green seasoning. Put some scallion in and some onion. Just cut the scallion fine. You can use a board to cut your scallion, but I just cutting it in my hand. Make it flavorful. The more flavor you add in it, the better it tastes. And this is adding thyme. I'm just placing some thyme in here. Just place your thyme in here. Just the leaf. We don't need the stalk of the thyme, we just need the leaf. If you find any stalk, just remove them. We just need the leaf. And a half a Scotch bonnet pepper. You just cut it up and put it in here too. Chop the onion very, very fine on the board. Just chop it fine as you can get it. Fine. Dice it. Dice it. Or half a teaspoon of complete seasoning. Half teaspoon complete seasoning. Half teaspoon all-purpose seasoning. Half teaspoon of black pepper. We are really spicing up this all the flavor, all the good flavor. Half teaspoon onion powder. And a half of teaspoon of garlic powder. And just combine everything together. And the flour, the half a cup of flour will hold it together. And you have some pieces of shrimp in it. Some is chopped and some is half chopped. It's not chopped all the way. So you still find pieces of shrimp. You don't chop it all the way. You need to get a little bite or two. With clean hands, just make sure your hand is flour and you're gonna make your balls. Just gonna roll your balls and just place them in here. And if you want to measure them to make sure all of them is the same size, you can just maybe just fill. This is 1/4 cup. You can just fill your cup if you want to make sure they're the same size. Just put some hand in your hand and just fill your cup. You want them equal size, then you just do this. And you get them nice and equal. See? That one, I remove this one. I'm gonna make sure I fill the cup. And I'll continue. The ball finished, I'm gonna take it to the stove and fry it. Place the balls in the pot. Medium heat. When it's golden on one side, just flip it over to the other side. Medium heat. Shrimp only takes 6 minutes to cook. 3 minutes on one side, 3 minutes on the next side. But because the flour is in this, I cooked it on 5 minutes on one side, so I'm gonna flip it over and cook up 5 minutes on the other side. Once it's golden brown, just flip it over. Just flip it over and that's it, and let the other side golden, then remove them from the pan. So the balls are now finished frying, but when you blend your shrimp, make sure, or chop your shrimp, make sure there's pieces of shrimp still leave in the jerk ball. Make sure pieces of shrimp still in the jerk ball. You can see pieces of shrimp in the ball. So we're gonna move on to our sauce. For our jerk sauce, we need 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to thicken it, just to make it thick. So we put a tablespoon of cornstarch, just to thicken the sauce. And we are gonna put some cheese, and this is organic white cheddar cheese.
And that's going in the coconut milk?
No, coconut milk. You're going in the coconut milk, just to thicken it. I just need a sauce for the shrimp. And I only use, this is 4 ounces. Let me see how much ounce this is. It says 6 ounces, so I just use 3. A half of it. And then I'm gonna add a little jerk to it, and that's it. And I'm just gonna melt it down.
You're gonna put it in the microwave?
No, I'm gonna put it on the stove and just mix it.
Oh, in a
thicken
pot?
it in a pot, yes. Yes, dear. Yes, dear, I'm just gonna thicken it into a pot, but I want about a tablespoon of the jerk. Yeah, add 1 tablespoon here to the sauce. And just mix, and we're just gonna put it on the fire. Put it on the stove.
Put it on the stove just to let that cheese melt.
Melt, just to make the cheese melt and a little cornstarch cook. Not long. Just 5 minutes, 8 minutes, and then it will cook. Place the sauce in the pot. We're just melting the cheese and cooking the cornstarch. And I'm gonna taste it to make sure it's salt enough. If you need any salt, then I add some. It's salt enough. That's good. Cook for 5 minutes on low until the cheese is melted and the sauce is thickened. Put a hole in the Ziploc bag and pour your jerk sauce in the bag and squeeze it over the shrimp ball, or you can just spoon it over the shrimp ball. There you have it, family. your jerk shrimp balls. Let me have a taste. It is very good and delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. So good.
Oh, did the sauce come out all right? Okay.
The top tastes very creamy and good.
Well, I can't eat it.
And cheesy. Oh yeah, you're allergic to it. So good. Okay. Delicious. And I just serve it with a little vegetable on the side here. And rice. This is so good. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. I wish if you were here to get some, family. It is so, so good. Bye from Eat Good TV. Love you. Wish you all the best. Bye.